T.
He's going to tell Congress about
Almost Catholic in purple.
summary of the Mueller reports would be. For all the
So he's talking about, oh, it's derogatory. It's derogatory of what you said. And they just, and then you can't outsmart Witherspoon here because, you know, they're like,
another conclusion could be reached by someone else by looking at those same documents. So they're making clear.
so it's almost, it's almost, you can't lose. It's like I was trying to someone. So, say you're guilty. Say you're guilty. For what? I didn't say what. Lung cancer survivor.
Whether or not Robert Mueller concluded there was or not, or whether he couldn't answer it through the course of his investigation. That's also a possibility.
Right, because the question of something is indictable or not, there's also just the question of whether it's inappropriate or not, but it doesn't rise to the level, and also the belief that the person
is it appropriate or not? What, Patriot Act? It doesn't say anything about what do you call it? Anytime a Jewish Patriot Act, you can say anything you want. It's in a Patriot Act if you're invading somebody's spaces for you to poison the street. But at the same time, you do anything, the United States does anything they don't to invade privacy anyway. They have Apple ID where you don't even answer the phone and they know what you're doing anyway. So, you know, you're just a Jewish person that just keeps going and never stops.
So the White House says no. So this is what's interesting. The White House says that it doesn't.
They say, oh no, wait 5 more minutes. But as soon as I listen to some jazz or something to turn to another station, I hear a thud on the ground, on the floor, like, wait a minute, you know, such and such, such and such. I'm like, so what are you talking about? My kidneys are about to pop on my back. So what are you saying? What do you want to hear? A BMW is transferring, what do you contraband or do? A laundry bag? So the hell what? What do you want to hear? You want to hear this, the whole rap story of don't say anything that will incriminate yourself. Right, well, you know, it doesn't that matter, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're talking about really, you know, who's really assaulting. Who's really assaulting. And you just wonder what blind justice is and what is the motives behind it. So what are the motives behind it? I just wonder, just curious, just be curious. What are the motives behind it? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so then blind justice is, you said that you get no blind justice, so all it is you just have to facilitate and say, puppeteer, regurgitate what they're saying. Yeah, man, the United States. That's right. Oh, you're gonna like it later, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna like your little treat. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna treat you like, you know what I'm saying? The dash hound that you never were, you know what I mean? Or, you know, and the irony of it, you know what I mean? And the whole irony of things. So, I mean, they just give you this blind justice at the same time. They make you facilitate, and this person right here outside, so, you know, so on Friday, it feels like it's October. It doesn't even feel like it's March. You know, I mean, I don't even know what it feels like. It just doesn't even feel like a equinox, I don't even think it's a word, of like a spring season. It feels like it's straight up fall, straight up October fall. I don't know what dimension this shit is in. This is just outrageous. You know what I'm saying? You sit up here and do all these things for the past 72 hours, and you just get put through this thing a day in and day out, and just, well, like this, like just a ringer for the last 72 hours, and like, for what? What is it? So you can sit up here and say, dude, listen, where's the president says, see this girl that likes you and he's picking her ass up off the floor? I mean, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? It thinks I'm weird. I don't care if you think I'm weird, you know what I mean? I'm so used to eating the pizza while I'm working. I'm not used to walking and blood you blowing out my knees and my back. And it's making me debilitated for some reason. For the same reason you made me do the same damn thing. Maybe you do it. Oh, you insult me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I white out all this stuff.
very well now.
and Jewish and stuff like that. What did you do it for? I don't know why I did. Oh, your
Collusion, there is no
little word all in the front.
before any actual details
I have no idea.
actually revealed.
Yeah, man, that. All right, you happy now? Yeah, man, that.
The president in the last few days has been saying he
Is that what you wanted to hear again, over and over again?
from time to time,
Is that the same? Is this the same recycling $1 trillion debt that just goes over and over again?
just the other day that he told Republicans
No, blind justice. Blind justice. Then, I mean, if Don Lemon's gonna get his worth, sink his teeth in, coffee and drink water, not drink water.
that is something that we saw
Then
statement
and you're gonna horn it all the way to the end of the night, and transfer and do the extortion and stuff. Then I mean, it's only fair. You know what I mean? So I mean, so I don't even know what you're talking about at this point. I'm like, other than yeah, it's just 72 hours, and you're like, what is it you want to hear? As opposed to facilitate, I pledge allegiance to the United States, indivisible, and under liberty, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, what? And so, oh, you have bad credit. You have a 575, man. We got to put you in the worst conditions possible. And we want you to tell you careful. Okay, I am, but I am just...
Thanks very much. The House Judiciary Committee was the first to be informed that the report was done. Congressman David Cicilline